Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Gentlemen, we're here taking a look.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Game just a little while ago.
Reserve time.
Riki.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Lena. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Clockwork!
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Shadow Fiend!
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Venomancer.
Oh. I
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle. Seconds to battle. The battle begins. Denied.
Jackpot! First blood! Death's bounty.
This'll come in handy.
Go for me. Regeneration.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
My venom sacs run empty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Money to burn.
That's enough, Lena.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I didn't want to be seen like this.
Triple fire. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Apologies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And it's off!
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm done.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Incoming! Got it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Denied.
Traps!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My thanks. Gold and sweet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Jackpot!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
To wash your blood from my claws.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Nothing to burn.
Death's bounty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Boom! There it goes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gold for me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boom! There it goes.
Invisibility.
Homing in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Incoming! Death's bounty.
Gold and sweet.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Incoming!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Too many irons in the fire. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Rock it on!
Got it.
I deserve this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Killing spree! That, my friends, is why metal will never die. Dominating! Ha ha ha! That was canned laughter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gift from the goddess. Incoming! Death's bounty. Players here.
Swiftly through forest shade.
Jackpot.
Money to burn.
Do it with flair.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Homing in. And it's off.
This'll come in handy.
Coming.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gift from the goddess.
Killing spree! Double kill! Rock it on! Incoming! Jackpot!
Regeneration.
Killing spree! Ownage! You, my friend, got owned.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has been denied.
Death's bounty.
Your shot has fallen to the Dire.
Money to burn.
Dominating! Ownage! You didn't see that coming.
middle tower
I'm
is under
very
attack.
bad. I wasn't
Radiant
good.
structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wicked sick ownage! Killing spree! Steel in your eye. Blaze here. Mega kill. Ownage. Dominating. Killing spree. Godlike. I tested your
Dire victory. Radiant team pick.
Crystal Maiden.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Riki.
Lena.
Radiant team pick.
Trient Protector.
Dire team ban.
Morph.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick.
Bat Rider!
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Luna.
Dire team pick.
Terrorblade.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Invoker.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Legion Commander.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Witch Doctor.
I think Fnatic have drafted themselves a lineup that can deal with what Mineski is doing. It's very clear what Mineski's game plan is. Come out of the laning stage ahead, and then try and go from there into just running down objectives one after the other. The Roche taking isn't great this game, and they don't really have a hero that loves to build Solar Crest. Anybody's going to build it. Like, they're still going to get that to be able to secure Roshan, but it's not going to be easy. And likewise, I think that with this Treant Protector now getting
10
taken
seconds
for Febby,
remaining.
he's going to be able to help out in the laning phase more than you might have
5
been able to see
seconds
otherwise.
remaining.
I think the win conditions here for Fnatic in this game are get Invoker a really good laning phase, make sure that Luna just doesn't get completely steamrolled by Batrider, and then from there you're okay. You'll take whatever you can get out of the Legion Commander. He should have a decent time in the laning phase. All right, I'm excited. Game number 2 is up and online now. Mineski versus Fnatic. And elimination match. They're back up against the wall for Fnatic. As I said going into this, they took a little bit of an extended break after the last game. They went out and smoked apparently, had some time to talk it over, figure out what they wanted to do with their draft. Now I'm going to take some more drinks of my energy drink. As well as a little bit of water. That's good. Alright, so early sun strikes out.
Prepare
with the
for
ward.
battle.
Ricky versus the tree. Always a wonderful matchup. You love to see it. We'll see if Febby decides to go for maybe more of the harassment build. He's interestingly enough decided to go for the Stout Shield as opposed to an Orb of Venom. And this ward placement is also pretty cool. They're maybe going to expect it where it's blocking out the camp, but it's actually not, and it's still going to be giving some pretty good vision over here. Mag, in the meantime, has burrowed his way into the trees and is going to try and go for the pull through completely. So that is a nice little play for himself. We'll see if they get the D ward. It is just outside of range, and that's the great thing, because this is the spot where you place the ward, so that way you make sure that you get a pretty good catch on all 3 of these corners, but it's just outside of vision of this one. So that's the nice part about placing this ward right here. So if anybody's out there looking, I mean, let's be real, nobody is going to actually end up doing that in a pub, but that's why they do it. You can say that all I want. Did DJ really find him? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, they found Mag, and now Mag's not going to be able to take the creep wave back, and he's down to below half HP. Oh my god, I would be so upset if I was Mag.
The battle.
Really heads up play there by DJ to know that that's where he's going to go to try and pull the creep wave past. Like, they didn't spot him over there, maybe because they got this ward down early enough, they would have expected to find Mag. Ohio, in the meantime, there's a couple pings that come out there. He's going to try and do the creep pull as well. And it looks like he will be able to get his, so... Batrider in the meantime. Oh! First blood for QO. Went for the pull regardless and gets punished. Nicely done. This is a much better start for Fnatic. This is the best thing you could hope for. All right, so let's keep in mind what we were talking about. The things that they needed to have done. 1, QO gain a good start. First blood, damn good start. Second, Luna having a decent time in lane. Batrider is already gone. This is like the quintessential perfect start for Fnatic right here. And they're even going to try and push the lane so that way they can get the pull off at the same time, although it looks like they are not quite going to get the stack here. A little bit off the mark. Oh no, QO, it was going so well. What happened? There's the tree armor trying to stay alive. Dragon Slave to finish. Oh, well, I guess you get a caster's curse every now and then. But yeah, it's still not bad. Like, you take that. Oh, I don't know. He's 0-0. I guess the creep wave is pushing in towards his base, but still not the best time for QO, in spite of that first flood. Uh-oh, QO. But Ohio will have a good time for himself. We talked about this for the Legion. Bottom lane, Febby is still here, only has that level 1 for himself, and Mag is now getting some more out of the off lane. It's feeling a little bit worse. Like, having Adam just constantly in here harassing QO really sucks for him. He did go for the Wexort start, at least, to open up Alacrity, give himself a better laning phase against the Lina, which he desperately needs. Mushi can continue to lay out this harassment, although he will get his clarity broken now. Meanwhile, Raging Potato, free farm up here top. Legion's going to be forced back, gets another couple of creeps, is going to pull him through over to the jungle, pick up a bounty rune, and likewise, Ninja Boogie should do the same. Still level 1 for him. Yeah, another movement in towards mid. They found QO. The Sunstrike, or the Light Strike Array, a little bit off the mark, and he will be able to actually... What? Alright, well, QO's dead again. That's fine. These things happen. Maybe he just thought that he wasn't going to be able to get away there and wanted to be able to do some damage before he ended up dying, and I thought he just started Sunstrike. Yeah, it was on mid. Wanted to get some CS with it. Nice. Nicely played. Alright, well, Invoker is 5-1 versus the 14-7 of the Lina. This is really not great, and they're going to pop Metamorphosis. They've already used overwhelming odds. Ohio going to be forced back. The Maledict damage doing a good bit, and just going to force Ohio to make some changes, maybe even pop that Shrine now. Another rotation in. QO most likely in trouble yet again, as there's the Blink Strike forward. They're going to force him completely out of lane. There is just not much Fnatic can do about this at the point. He just keeps on eating Dragon Slaves. He doesn't have any point up in Quas either, so he basically has no regen in this lane. I mean, the other lanes are going quite well. You're keeping Batrider really... Well, he's still getting levels. He's got level 4. I guess compared to the Legion, they're about equal, so... The big difference maker is this mid lane. Oh, and this is maybe a kill rune if you wanted to think about it. Although, just keeping it is also scary. You can just keep dominating this lane. Bottom. Oh, I thought they were doing something else. I wouldn't mind seeing them rotate here or do some more pulls or something. Like, Batrider's gone. If he's out of here for this long and doing these camps, oh, unfortunate. Like, you're going to want to make that move as QO able to dodge the Light Strike Array. This is, again, about the best that you could hope for, is staying alive in this lane. Dropping down the Meteor as well. We'll get some CS from this along the way. While the rotation, though, another missed Light Strike Array. Good dodging here from QO and DJ, but they have still been able to find this Crystal Maiden. Nova as well as Frostbite is there, and he's just going to end up dropping a killing spree for Muchi, and now Adam is going to dive under the tower, finds a kill on the Invoker. This mid lane is just a catastrophe. And your other lanes are going well, but like... I don't know. It feels like a lot to be giving up. A nice catch out there, and, well, a good stun as well is starting to come in. Ohio's still in trouble, taking more damage from the Maledict, forced to pop that Fairy Fire, and will end up living through the full scope of the damage. So it is a tough one indeed. I mean, it's a good decision to come in here and try and jungle up for QO. Fortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to be the most efficient about it. Having to drop the meteor on those creeps doesn't feel great necessarily. Oh, Ohio, is he going to get his... He's going to get it stolen. Adam's got this. Oh no, Ohio got it. Quick fingers, nicely done. Not level 6 yet, no fear of the duel. Could have found a dual Sunstrike. That's another way to get back into the game here for QO. So it's not like it's completely god-awful. It's pretty bad. Like, he's level 4 and Lina is level 6. There's no way you can come back to lane really now without threat of dying constantly. But Miracle is going to need to pick up the slack at some point in the near future. $16 CS on the Invoker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bebby now going to take over the mid lane for a little while. This is the rotation though. If they get Maledict Laguna Blade, Legion is super dead. I don't think there's any way you can survive that burst. And it's looking like that might just be what happens. Here comes the stun. Gonna connect Maledict. There's gonna be the Laguna Blade. Ohio, he's dead. There's just too much damage here. And Mushi is even gonna be the one that picks up the kill. Could have given that over to the Wish Doctor if he wants to, but now Flaming Lastly used as well. There's going to be the Frostbite, still pointed back in, push back on a Miracle, lots of damage. Adam there as well. They are going to run down each and every one of his lanes. Mineski are just, they don't have the answer. They don't have anything. They're now officially losing all 3 of their lanes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, Batrider has gotten so much here. And now they're going to bring in the Metamorphs Tia Terrorblade. Start to try and apply some damage onto this tower, and there's not a whole lot to do to stop it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They don't have a glyph available either, and well, Reggie Potato's meta is going to be down pretty soon. They have found one. Again, Febby going to drop, and you just can't really punish. While Terrorblade does the damage to the tower, has illusions onto it, and they don't have a glyph, so it's just gonna fall. No way to come and deny that. Maybe you can make something happen here against Ninja Boogie. Gets the stun up as well. There's the duel. Sunstrike to come in. Doesn't get involved in the kill there, unfortunately, QO. But they do still manage to get some duel damage onto the Legion. Consolation prize for losing their tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
What sort of prize is this?
Look at that, there's a little snowman.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, where do we go from here? Oh no. Oh, QO. Like, how sad is this? It's Adam soaking up his experience, taking it away, and then also forcing it back to base. Invoker is level 5. My incredulity is taking away my ability to obs properly. As they find another kill on a Legion, and now they finally picked off and taken down Adam. Much needed. They're going to get the D ward as well. But the Invoker is the same level as the Riki. Duo needs to catch up in a bad, bad way. They found Febby. Nice play there with the scan to make sure that they get him. Almost push him out of the map. Ohio. Also, not really wanting to test it either. It is such a scary sight. And look at this, Raging Potato with impunity. Just able to go in, start to knock down this tower, and where do you go here to stop this? Like, maybe you need to go for some type of a 5-man smoke movement, but even that doesn't feel that great. This is a good answer if they can get it in time. He does not have Sunder available, but now they come in with the silence. There's QO starting to go down. They find that kill as well. A big overwhelming odds, takes down 2. That did so much damage. Let's take a look at that, how much the Legion actually did in that engagement. Come on, Fight Recap. I believe in you. Ohio got some kills here. Well, yeah, with that one, there was 1,000 damage with one overwhelming odds. Do you see how ridiculous this spell is? Like, at max level, you end up doing an extra 120 damage for each hero, and then also an extra 20 damage per creep. In an AoE, that's enormous. Great. Alright. So, 8 to 10. 4,000 net worth lead. It's not as bad as it was before in the last game for Fnatic, certainly. And they have ways to make this work. It's just about finding the right rotation. And this could be it. If they could pick off Adam again, he's showing here in lane. They have Dust available. This should, by rights, be an easy pickoff. And he is going to head through. The Dust is there. They've got roots. They've got everything. Oh. I don't know about that one. Maybe just because, like, you know, the tricks of the trade is there. DJ wanting to get some levels for himself. That's fine. So no CM ulti for a little while. Fnatic starting to make the moves that they need to around the map.
This'll come in handy.
Sunstrike is here. Also have Alacrity. Ohio gonna get hit. Sunstrike comes through, trying to bring him down. There is gonna be a duel. It's out. It's down. They got the kill. There's the jump forward. Adam, has he stepped too far as well? I don't think that they can really chase this. Don't want to run too far into this. Damage coming out from Fnatic. So they're finding these pickoffs. This is exactly what they need to do to make their way back into this game. And on top of that, it's Miracle starting to get some farm for himself as well. Helm of the Dominator done, going back for a Dragonlance. All good things. And Invoker now has his Midas done. It's an almost 13-minute Midas, but it's done. Get some levels as well. So 7 to 10, 3,000 net worth lead, and right around 2,000 experience. You have Ninja Boogie as well as Adam behind the Terrorblade here. With the Bat Rider looking for an opening, and Ohio, he's going to be the one that gets gone on. They have the Blink available. Jump onto Ohio, but do not actually go for it. The Cold Snap there to try and separate it out. Febby has shown up as well. Very strange decision making there, and meanwhile, mid lane, DJ trying to hold on to Mushi and keep him off of the tower. Looks like they will be able to do that as well. Raging Potato has shown up. But can they really make this play? I mean, they're smoked up. They want to go for a different angle of initiation. And Miracle, he's been caught for the moment. Mag now deciding to go back onto him. Sunstrike is there, though. It doesn't end up connecting. That is going to be a Ricky still left alive. Tier 1 tower taking a lot of damage. They want to keep this alive as long as possible. Tree armor is up to level 4, so if they can somehow hang on to it. They don't have a glyph, though, and they will manage to find that Deny Mag. Still looking for the opening. He's using the threat right now of the Flaming Lasso more so than actually trying to go for the initiation. They just want to secure that Raging Potato can take the tower, and then they back out. Really cool play there by Mineski. Holding on to the lasso, so that way they are ensuring that they can win a team fight if Fnatic step too far forward. It secures them a tower and kind of puts Fnatic on the back foot. Well, Ohio, he's been able to finish off the armlet for himself. Comes the movement, though, from Fnatic. This would be a big couple of kills. Mag is right there. There's the blade that they go right at the start of it. Sunstrike is gonna be there. Eclipse comes out as well. There's a kill. QO is gone, though, right at the start. And CM also gonna be brought down here in a flash, I am sure. Right clicks as well as the bounce. It's all gone. That is 3 dead. Febby sitting there looking at them all. Wants to go for the duel now, but there's the silence onto Ohio. He can't actually end up doing it. He can't turn around and try and take this fight. Febby here again with the tree armor to try and keep him alive. Has 6 charges as well. Ohio has an overwhelming odds. It's going to do a lot of damage in this fight. He wants to turn and throw one. Brings everybody very low. Mushi might end up going down. There's the leech seed as well. Trying to kill off that Nishi. And Sunstrike finishes off. Well played by the Invoker to get that. And that's what you talk about. Those damage, the overwhelming odds is so hard to fight into. So very well played by Fnatic. At the end of the day, still a rough fight, and it comes out, I think, in the favor of Mineski in spite of that one kill on Delina. The kill on Delina is big. You know, this is slowing down that Bloodstone after going for the Yules.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Still a rough game for the Invoker. He's going back for a Eul's Scepter to try and stay alive through all of this. But you can just see the hate that's being thrown his way by Mushi over and over again. Actually, Mushi going back for a Lincoln Sphere instead. I guess realizing that this duel was really going to become a problem. Particularly with Blink almost there for the Legion Commander. That last pick Legion was just so clutch by Fnatic. Really good decision to go for it there. You know, it means that Batrider can't really go on anybody but the Legion. It means that you're going to, you know, run into issues with overwhelming odds into the 5-man. You have ways to kill off the Lina as well. And the thing that I worry about for Lina is that even if she does get this Lincoln Sphere, the way that Ohio has been farming, as we are going to see another clutch DJ ulti as well, he'll probably be able to build into a Lincoln's Breaker by the time Lina finishes it off and, you know, the first couple of duels come out, since he ended up going for that point booster first. Tree gonna be caught again. There's a Flame Break pushback. Did use the Overgrowth, getting ran down, and Febby, not long for this world. I managed to find that kill. Still the tier 1 tower, both mid and bottom hold for Mineski. Well, you have only the tier 1 tower in the top lane for Fnatic. Dragonlance is done now for Miracle, does also have that Force Staff, and it looks like the call is going to be to the bottom lane. Metamorphosis pops, as well as Conjure Image, and the tower is going to start to take some damage. They have Fortification, could think about using it at this point if they wanted to, but the Sunstrike is going to come down, and, well, there's still a battle of brewing. Legion is here, trying to kill off these illusions. Ohio, the only one that's there, they're going to Joe jump immediately. Ohio is caught, but can they actually bring him down? It does look like it's going to end up happening, just eliminated from that fight. And now they don't really have great answers, but they've already used the Eclipses going on to mainly only creeps at all, and Miracle needs to get out of here, but he's going to be brought down as well. There's the Laguna Blade used. DJ going to be lifted up, and in just a second, killed off as well. They still have Metamorphosis. There's no buyback on the Legion, no buyback on the CM. This is going to be potentially a tier 3 tower here. Like, Meta's going to wear off in a second, but they might have done enough damage to make it actually force it out. And Sunstrike tried to focus it solely on Mushi, wasn't quite there in time. But Fnatic, after looking like they were starting to claw their way back into it, are going to lose the lane of barracks here. Huge loss, and Ohio just a bit too far out maybe. And the story of the game has just been like this Invoker not able to get what he needs. We identified him as a key person that needed to get a decent start. And after the first blood, you felt like it was going to be okay. But then Adam coming in constantly and making these rotations and trying to find the kills, it didn't end up amounting to as much as they needed it to. Maybe if you like bring the tree down there, then things end up working better for you in the mid lane. But then you also have safe lane problems as well. So it's just a very hard game for them. Ricky trying to hunt now on a QO, but does the hunter become the hunted? Instead, they have found themselves a nice little pick off here. That's Mushi. That's a big one. And now Adam, they don't know he's here. So pieces may be coming back together. That was 2 parts of the Lincoln Sphere completed. Needs to only finish off the ultimate orb now. So all is not lost, but there are a lot of things that are pretty rough in this game. For Fnatic. QO, like, if he gets his Aghanim Scepter, then he can start doing things. Alright, Overgrowth, right clicks, Sunstrike. No, doesn't even need it, just gonna find that kill. Big kill. Mushi, you can't come in here right now. You gotta go away. Legion will kill you. Terrorblade has moved in towards mid again. There's also going to be a Riki there. Another big duel win. Okay, CM ulti there as well. They jump in, end up lassoing one. Gonna pull out the Legion Commander. DJ still going with that ulti, but does have the Nova available if they want to throw it. Sunstrike not going to quite connect with the Stitch. Still be a kill. Deafening Blast disarmed onto one. Raging Potato doing damage with these huge illusions coming out. And Mag trying to find the kill. Not quite going to be able to kill off QoE. Is going to burn down to that damage coming out from the Flame Break. Mag not able to kill off the CM, but now they run down and take down Febby. And Metamorphosis immediately popped as Mineski are going to move in to take Roshan. So the end result ends up being a kind of even exchange in terms of gold. The big thing was that you're getting more dual damage onto the Legion. Unfortunately, it's going to be Roche for Mineski. Also, more time for the Luna to farm. Hurricane Pike done. Talent-wise, didn't end up going for the Lucent Beam. Can't really blame him that much. The Eclipse has really not done that much in this game. It's hard to make it happen just because there's so many different targets that can soak up the damage. And then also you have like these weird little things where maybe you end up killing a creep in one extra hit because you've got Voodoo Restoration going, even if it's just level 1. Could be a thing. Alright. Top lane being pushed in. Seems unlikely that Fnatic are going to look to try and defend this one. You're still so far away from an Aghanim Scepter on QO. They want to try and catch somebody as they move back to defend the split push. But honestly, if I'm Mineski right now, I think you just go for it. Like, you can take down probably 2 lanes of barracks here and mega creep them. There's no reason to come back and defend this. Maybe they do. Maybe if you're Fnatic, you just go for a base race, say screw it, we're done. So, yeah, here comes that pressure towards mid. They jump in, don't quite end up being able to get it. DJ saved in time by Ohio. Good movement with the press the attack right there. Raging Potato still doing a lot in this fight. Ohio has have overwhelming odds up again very shortly. They force back to rotations, and now QO needs to get out of here. Yule Scepter lift up is going to keep him surviving through the mag initiation, who does have a Yule Scepter, and well, now Yule Scepter here. Witch Doctor also has an ultimate if they want to use it. Cast the Tornado comes out. Can he get out of here? Maledict offline as well, and QO taking some more damage. He's actually just going to go down to this. Oh, wow. Wanted to bait it out to make something happen, and Ohio will finally find a duel and get some more damage. But Mag is also here. You need to be careful. Over here to the north side, Miracle's going to get lifted up. Febby is there for the catch as well. Goes out with the overgrowth, but now you're going to end up losing Miracle. And bottom lane, like, DJ and Ohio just aren't here to come and help out at all. It feels like so many different ideas for what Fnatic want to make happen in this game, and now you force your Luna to buy back to come and defend high ground because there's nothing else really to do, and it's gonna fall regardless. Nova is good to try and slow down the push, but there's no threat of anybody dying until the Legion Commander jumps in there, and they need to make it happen, but a really good silence comes out. Hurricane Pike to keep Miracle alive for the moment. Febby is still here. Legion Commander does not have a TP to get back home. The CM ulti good enough to burn through the Aegis. Can they get any more here? Adam's starting to drop low. They get the silence to break in, and now Raging Potato back up. Doesn't have Metamorphosis. Can they kill him off? Can they find this one? There's going to be the Meteor, but they get the pushback. It doesn't end up connecting. The Sunder comes out as well. They need to pop that shrine. Gonna keep him alive. Keep him in the base a little bit longer. Another good Nova. Keeping them all slowed up. Legion Commander's finally slowed up as well, but is gonna get that Blink Dagger broken for the moment. Can he run down? Mushi, 4-step forward. QO is there. Tornado lift. And now the duel to follow. Fnatic whole. They managed to make it work. A big swing into their favor. It cost them their Luna buyback. But now, Sunstrike trying to turn, trying to kill off. Mineski are throwing this game away. They've lost the Aegis. They didn't end up taking the barracks. Fnatic actually managed to hold this, and they brought it down to only a 6,000 net worth lead. It was skirting towards that like 10k mark roughly, but what looked like chaos turned into a kind of a nice little assortment of moves for them. And now your QO Invoker is only 900 gold away from his Ags. Like, this isn't terrible. It's not great. It's certainly not great, but it's not terrible. Well, BKB is now done for Ohio as well. Oh, Miracle, if he goes down here, they have eyes on him. That ward spotting everything out. Mag looking for the opening, has the blink, has the force, has everything. But they won't be able to catch and run him down. Instead, their sights are set to the bottom lane where they want to jump onto Ohio here. 2 heroes invis. Should have thought about it. Jay, does he drop this? He is spotting out Mushi right at the start, just gone in an instant jump duel. That's Mushi caught out. Is he going to end up going down? They managed to find that kill. A big overwhelming odds as well. Silence there, though, is on to that Luna. And able to get that Darwin. No, he ended up going down. Ninja Boogie got the kill at the end of the day. I don't know if it was a right click or maledict or what. I thought he BKB'd, but now they forced the buyback and immediately just going to retreat. What ended up killing him? It was just the maledict as well as the death ward that brought down Ohio. The BKB, I guess, wearing off in time or something. It was a 10-second one. I missed that in the midst of the confusion. It might have been something else that I didn't quite see. But regardless, they forced out the buyback of Ohio. So in the sort of later stages now, you take a look, there are no buybacks on the Radiant, whereas you have 4 buybacks on Dire. So if you still do manage to find a kill here, you can knock Mineski, or rather Fnatic, out of the Epicenter qualifiers. God, they need to gem so badly. Like, everything is just being scouted here. And Terrorblade, oh God, this is bad, 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 bad. That is a dieback for your Legion Commander. BKB on cooldown, 7 seconds. I don't know if it would have ended up mattering. You didn't have Lasso, they actually could have TP'd out at that. Oh, that hurts. That would have been a BKB TP out if she just would have waited 10 more seconds. Hurts for Ohio. Certainly, certainly. And Febby getting ran down here by Mag. There's the Yule Scepter lift up. You can go for it all you want. Doesn't want to end up using, well, maybe some strike here. The Overgrowth as well. Needs to TP out and might just be able to do it. Trying to hide, but there's a jet. Blink out, okay. Why not? Sure, you can do that. So, movement up towards high ground now. DJ just gonna go for the straight jump in. Ulti, is he gonna kill them off? Oh, DJ, no, the thunder. It was supposed to be beautiful, but it didn't end up happening. Glimmer Cape. Oh, Febby would have been able to bash somehow. It would have been glorious. They go for the big play. It doesn't end up working. Febby is caught out. QO is here as well. Can they stop this? There's gonna be the lasso, the catch, the Laguna Blade, and the Luna gone. And that should just be about curtains as Febby is going to get ran down. Mushi lifts up, buyback on the tree, and QO dead yet again. He had a much better game this time. Oh, okay, maybe. Ohio's back. There's jump in, BKB, Sunstrike as well. They are going to be able to kill off Mushi. No Sunder, Raging Potato, keeping his buddy alive. They still managed to find the kill regardless, but Ohio, Armlet toggling, trying to escape. They got the DOT coming in, able to Armlet toggle off once, not a second time though. Febby's still going to get ran down here, and now QO, can they turn this back around? It's a really big Meteor, Deafening Blast combo. Mushi is back alive again. He does have that respawn talent as well as Limit's Travel, which allowed him to get into the fight. If they could kill him off here again, it would be huge. Febby gets the ultimate off at the root. It didn't end up going off in time, and SBNB, can he end up going down? No. Terrorblade still dealing the damage at the end of the day, and that's Mega Creep's gone, and good game, well played, called. Fnatic knocked out as Mushi drops a celebratory Bloodstone. 21-32. Mineski will knock out Fnatic from the Epicenter SE. In the Epi.
team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Clockwork.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Epicenter qualifiers. This is lower bracket, Empire going up
10 seconds
as
remaining.
they wrecked Alliance all the way into the second game. It was absolutely brutal. It's definitely one of those games that you would rather forget happened, and this is weird. God. I'm like Lawrence gonna be your caster for this game and the next if there is a next. But Alliance, I'm concerned with the start. I made my concerns very clear in the last game, where Magnus and Ogre Magi is kind of putting all your eggs in one basket, and well, it didn't work last game. They got destroyed. So you know what you do when you get destroyed with a certain draft? You go ahead and draft it again on the same side.
5 seconds.
What? Why? Did Hanskin draft last game too, or did someone else do it? I don't know. Maybe Hanskin's like, yo, whoever drafted last game, just shut up. Give me the captain spot. I'll do it. This is how you make a draft happen. Maybe that happened. Maybe just like, yo, I'm gonna run it back because I think this is a winner. Either way, I'm not convinced that this is the way to go. Like, even if this is Alliance's comfort zone, even if they have like the most broken strat to end all strats, it didn't work the first time. You gotta try something new. The fact that they're going for this again is, quite frankly, a little bit troublesome. Now for Empire, they're not gonna run a similar global strat. They're gonna have still a very high initiation range with this clockwork, but they'll pick up a Terrorblade, and that's definitely something that is gonna keep them a little bit more so grounded in those lanes for Empire. We'll give Alliance a much better shot to you know, have a win across the lanes. But still, I'm not sure about this. That last draft was also Empire securing their Nature's Prophet pick, and with that Spirit Breaker just being able to global teleport everywhere, and Alliance had no answers at all to that aggressive rotation from Empire.
10 seconds remaining.
Now it was rotation on a global scale, but it was still aggressive rotations. Empire are known to make aggressive rotations, and they make some really weird bans as well. Tinker and Coddle banned out says to me that Empire just want to push. They want to do nothing else but push. Because, you know, they previously banned out Troll Warlord, and I think it was Ursa against the Ogre Magi Magnus opening of Alliance. And that not being the case this time means that Troll Warlord is the pick here for Alliance, and they're able to get debatably the best hero to have with a Magnus and Ogre Magi. So Alliance are definitely in a pretty decent spot here, but they should know what's coming. I mean, you don't, as Team Empire, ban out Coddle and Tinker if you don't have plans of busting up high ground very, very quickly. They already have the Terrorblade for that. However, the tower hitters over in mid, SF and TA, are both already banned out.
Winter Wyvern.
Radiant team pick.
Quite a bit, actually. It's not really going to be a tower destroyer, obviously. But this is a really good answer to that Troll. Again, like Troll Warlord, very powerful with the cleave and with this Ogre Magi steroid.
Team pick.
you're able to curse either the troll or his allies with the troll caught in the curse, that is going to be a dead hero. Like, Troll Warlord will tear his allies a new one. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be a little bit funny for me. Like, I love seeing the Winter Wyvern picked up because it's such a niche hero. Whenever it's picked up, it seems like it's the perfect hero. If it's anything but the perfect hero, just the weaknesses of the hero shine too much, and it kind of is a lukewarm performance. Empire pick up the axe for even more aggression. Going to mess with the lanes a little bit. Winter Wyvern definitely support in every single game. We're gonna have Clockwork support too, it looks like. Empire will expect this Magnus to go into a solo lane, and they will try their darndest to make sure the axe is matched up against that Magnus. That will just destroy the Magnus's lane. Can't get close to CS, and power is irrelevant when you have to be wary of the calls and the counter helixes. Alliance will have Crystal Maiden Ogre Magi, a much more aggressive support duo. Still, they are not really a team that is looking to play aggressively early on. Though these supports do have the tools necessary in order to get these early game kills and make these earlier game rotations happen. It's to just to an end to farm the Troll Warlord and farm this last hero, most likely going towards mid for Limp. Empire, they have to make their mid commitment first. Lina seems like one of the safer heroes. Tower damage is... But this does look like a game where Empire may be looking for a little bit of a more aggressive strat than that. A Death Prophet, perhaps, for even more pushing power. Right now, this Tinker and Keeper of the Light ban are looking fairly weak for Team Empire. Yeah, sure, Alliance may have been able to pick that up, and the Tinker especially has a really good matchup versus the Terrorblade. Be able to blind him and just dump a lot of magic damage into the hero. But at the cost of a Troll Warlord pick for Alliance, that is really expensive for Empire if they don't plan on pushing aggressively. They should still have that as their #1 plan.
Storm Spirit.
Radiant team pick.
Though I will say that, yeah, I like the Tinker ban. I don't like the Coddle ban after all said and done. Just letting, if it was Tinker Troll Warlord ban for Team Empire, I'd be a lot more on board with that. Alliance have initiation range to worry about for sure. Storm, Axe, and Clockwork all will be able to initiate out of range. Lockdown from Empire is, I would say, high enough so that this Troll Warlord, this all in on the Troll strat, is something that Empire can answer pretty reliably. This is a chance, though, for Alliance to get a good hero for Limp matching up versus that Storm Spirit. A Winter Wyvern Clockwork support duo. They can gank mid, but it will require that mid lane hero to probably be in river and without that much vision. Like a smoke from a Winter Wyvern and Clockwork can get the kill, but it's really tough. And Storm Spirit is a risky pick for Empire because he typically has more bad matchups than some of the other mid lane heroes, especially when going up against an Ogre Magi and a Crystal Maiden, and now an OD. Game is going to be damn near impossible, man. OD versus Storm, great for the OD. With the CM and Ogre Magi makes it even better. And OD actually has some sort of protection up against the Winter Wyvern. Like, if you do get hit with a little bit of slow, if you get caught in the battery assault, you just put him in a bubble and walk away. The Cogs is a different story, but you'd expect Limp to have a much better time here. And I am actually fairly surprised that that Empire aren't able to pressure this draft of Alliance as much as they would really like. And Alliance are, you know, with the same opening, have a much different game plan and have a draft is, I would say, much more likely to succeed in the second game. So maybe for Alliance. This is, keep in mind, guys, lower bracket games. The Alliance... the possible next opponents for either of these two teams. Now, excited to see her back into action. She has such a great matchup versus Troll and OD. As long as their positioning is good.
Come and get it.
Winter Wyvern support is just one of those heroes. Sometimes you see him mediocre the entire game, other times you see him like the most broken hero in Dota. Able to save your allies from guaranteed death. Able to straight kill off an enemy with your ultimate. Point click, you're dead. Lena, eat your heart out, right? Winter Wyvern can sometimes do it. See how these lanes are going to break down here for the Empire side. It is going to be a much more standard laning phase for them. Outside of this clockwork, though. This clockwork is slightly abnormal. But I would say, you know, still normal enough for Empire. Empire really hoping for this mag matchup for Ghost Stick. It's not going to be the case. Kind of foolish for Alliance to try to offensive tri-lane this. The Axe will just go towards the bottom lane for right now, at least. Ghost Stick moving. Chappie isn't really moving, though, so it looks like, yeah, the Axe can chill. Or is he? Did I just make Ghost Stick move by saying he won't move? He can jungle, I suppose, but there's no real reason for him to do that. He's just patrolling, okay. They see me patrolling and they hate it. Miposhka is going to be on the roam clockwork. Boots first on him. Looking for that battery assault and that cog value early on. King R is on the Winter Wyvern. Chappie handling that TB over towards mid. It's FN. Played a mean TA last game. See if he's able to come back from a bad matchup in this one. Ghost Stick is on the Axe on the Alliance side. EGM playing the Crystal Maidens. Got that Snowman Frostbite. Loda handling the Troll Warlord. Over in mid lane, Limp is on the OD. Helped out by Hanskin's Ogre Magi out towards top. Already we have a little bit of a brawl. Jonas and Fan Magnus picking a fight with Chappie. Knowing that the damage trade may not favor him. Just trying to bait out that Metamorphosis. Picking a fight with a hero that has 11 armor and a poor man's shield. Not really sure if that's in his best interests. But he will be able to get a lot of experience from this lane at the bare minimum. Amount of pressure that Empire can apply with these two heroes. Not nearly enough to say it's going to be a convincing win. Poshka, he's going to catch EGM in the battery assault and then kind of second guess his positioning. Still will find EGM with the battery assault again. Double spin from Ghost Stick. And Poshka trying to distract away so that Ghost Stick can disengage a little bit. Now stuck in the trees, no battery assault. As much damage as battery assault does, it only really is a useful spell if you're connecting it onto one target. In this lane, that one target like almost has to be that CM. You're never going to kill an Ogre Magi with that. Offensive dual lane here from Empire is kind of risky. We'll keep EGM in lane, so this Crystal Maiden is not jungling. But she is, you know, against these heroes, as long as she's careful, probably going to get a steady stream of experience. The only thing she has to be scared of is going into the trees and then getting caught with Miposhka's battery assault. Bottom lane definitely going to be very action heavy as Miposhka gonna find EGM in the woods. A little fire blast the Axe first. Battery assault gonna slow down EGM a little bit, but it's not gonna be enough to save Ghost Stick. Right clicks will get the kill, and this battery assault is just not doing enough. Now hit with the Orb of Venom and Poshka. Battery assault getting him a little bit of space ahead of Hanskin, but still the fire blast is there. Right clicks will get the Ogre a double. EGM's taking creep shot the entire time, but this CM is more than okay. No range spells from this Axe. He's only level 1. He'll drop down to half HP upon his arrival in Alliance. Start this laning phase off at a quick 2-0 win on the bottom lane. Quick sweep of the other lanes before we go back to bottom. Top lane expect to be pretty safe for the Magnus. There's really no way for these this top lane of Empire to kill off a Magnus pretty much ever, unless they make a rotation with one of their other heroes. That Skewer is just going to keep him safe the entire time. FN not having to worry about CM or Ogre Magi, though he does have an unfavorable matchup versus the OD. It's not like it's not going to be a crippling matchup for him. It's going to be a matchup where he expects to fall slightly behind in CS, but is able to recover, assuming, again, no rotations from the CM and the Ogre Magi. I don't expect there to be much action in those lanes. All the action should be on bottom. Ghost Stick is now going to find himself very quick level 3. Clockwork level 2. Finds an Invis rune. Supports forced to base for EGM and Hanskin. Getting a lot of time off the lane there. And matchup of Axe versus Troll Warlord is really great for the Axe if it is, for whatever reason, going to stay like that. Obviously it's not, so ports are coming back. Alliance are doing a much better job in this game. Deal with this kind of late game backup plan of Bloodlust and Empower. Oh, Chappie and King R are doing so much damage to Jonas and Fan. But again, not going to get the kill pretty much ever. Unless a mistake is made. And Magnus with the free shockwaves, just trying to get to those arcane boots. Let's have that CM aura working for him as well. Shockwave spam just to clear the waves. Pretty easy for him to navigate through that top lane. See the OD now. This lane advantage is going to have an empty lane. So FN is going to decide to go into the jungle. Got a couple of CS there. Like, there's a big difference between fighting a lane with a creep wave here opposed to a creep wave here when you're expecting a CM and an Ogre Magi. They'll abandon this bottom lane for right now. Poshka gonna find a double damage rune. If he runs into a CM, that's a kill. But CM and Ogre are going to skirt the distance with the smoke. No real valuable intel there. Miposhka wander into the lane to get experience, but smoke will blow FN. Pings are out from everyone. Be unsuccessful. Now Miposhka gonna circle back around. Still picking a 2v1 right now. Cogs are gonna be used to trap in the Ogre Magi, but he has enough time to beat himself out of here. And the battery assault was not actually used even, it was just the Cogs. And not exactly a lot of damage, just Cogs there now. The Clockwork, yeah, he'll survive, but take a lot of damage for pretty much free. This is going to be how the game 1 was supposed to be for Alliance. With lanes that are actually manageable. Yeah, they may not have like the perfect answers, like they are a little bit initiation light in the later stage of the game. They do have to respect this Winter Wyvern. Finding a lot more success in this game than the last. This game will actually, I would say, be a real game. Empire with these supports just don't have enough game versus Alliance. Chappie taking 2 shockwaves up towards top lane. Pretty much already dead. Shockwave does an average amount of damage. Still, man, landing shockwave to shockwave. It's a lot of magic damage for a Terrorblade who doesn't really have that much in the way of regeneration. Going, whoa, this courier has a lot of stuff. He's gonna get some deliveries to continue sticking that lane. But King R, his abandoned ship, he's gonna try to take over mid. FN says, screw mid lane, man. I don't want to go up against OD. Just gonna try to farm the jungle. The Alliance are getting 3 lanes with the farm. Empire only really getting 1. It's a really good game state for Alliance to be in. Jonas Fan is, happy on towards top. Blowing down Chappie a little bit as well, though we will run into Miposhka. Did he see him? I'm not sure if he saw him poke her up the tree like that. Looks like he did. Bottom lane Ghost Stick is going to return. He was jungling for a little bit, as was FN, and FN looks like teleporting back into the jungle. Completely abandoning the mid lane. An absolutely terrible situation for any team to be in where they are forced to do that. Jonas Fan is going to skewer back the Clockwork. Caught in the Cogs now. Metamorph is there. Jonas Fan going to get some help from a TP. Cog push back with the right clicks from the Terrorblade. So much damage. We'll get the kill. EGM goes up for a Frostbite, luckily for him. Thing that Empire can do versus the CM, but it will still be a kill for Empire, getting themselves on the board. Nice kill for Terrorblade for sure. Actually using that Metamorphosis. As a Terrorblade, you kind of want to use Metamorphosis whenever it's available to you. You want it to be cooling down as much as you can. Get the kill, shove the wave in a little bit faster. I doubt he's going to apply any pressure to the tower. Shockwaves once again back in from Mag. This game is a little bit troubling if you're an Empire fan. King R has been able to just get some clean experience, as pretty much all Winter Wyverns just want to do. If you look at the Clockwork, he's done very little. You'll find Hanskin in the jungle. Rune, going to be respawning here for Hanskin. Is going to give him regen, not really do anything. Battery Assault will do a lot of damage here, and this is the power of Clockwork support, because he can do damage like that. But in a 1v4 situation, he does not have much game. And Loda will come in, one right click, secure the Clockwork kill. Easy peasy. This Clockwork support really It only works if he's teamed up with someone who has a slow or a stun. Like if he teamed up with King R, and if he found like angle on Loda like right now, if they went in at this moment, then between the burn and the battery assault, it'll be a really easy kill. Like they're able to do that to pretty much everyone. Seeing as though these two heroes have yet to really team up, they say that they team up. The Clockwork just by himself can't really do that much, and Axe to help out is not the hero that you want because Axe has no way of getting that long range slow. Battle Hunger is not exactly what I would call an impressive crowd control spell. They really do need long range to be able to start things off. They also need to save Ghost Stick right now. There's an Embrace. Give Ghost Stick a little bit of extra gas here. Poshka gonna teleport back in towards bottom. They'll slow down the CM and the Ogre. Splinter Blast into EGM gonna slow them down even further. Call is not gonna happen, although he will get the dunk out. Ghost Stick will take a lot of damage from Loda with the Culling Blade. Movement speed though will get out to the side and should survive. And the Poshka, probably not. I'm not really sure how a Clockwork is supposed to get out of here. Just run, man. Run and hope that that axe doesn't kill you. Well, it killed him. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. They lose a Clockwork, gain a CM. It's a relatively even exchange for both sides, honestly. This axe we can see is just off to such a slow start. That's just the risk of having an axe with no way of getting into the middle of things. Good rotation from the OD as well. Guarantee that kill. And he's working with the Hand of Midas. If you're ever, guys, in a lane where you're up against nobody, Hand of Midas is a pretty good item to have. FN has returned, but the Storm Spirit really doesn't want to be playing the game. He wants to be playing a very different game here. Just farm up the jungle, avoid confrontation. He's been successful in doing so. Still is fairly competitive in the net worth, but is drastically behind the OD just because of this bad matchup. Power that Storm Spirit gives in the way of initiation may just not be what Empire need. Seeing as though this mid lane was the last selection for both sides. The Storm Spirit could have been a Lina, could have been a Puck. Puck may be a little bit damaged light, but it could have been a hero that actually would have had a decent shot in this matchup. Instead, this Storm Spirit is going to completely abandon ship. Top lane, Loda makes a rotation. Up towards top lane, will Berserk it down. Forever maxed out. This does so much damage. It's actually insane. And Empire will concede a lot of space around the map. Trying to get a little bit of farm here and there. Hey, this is something we haven't seen in a long time. Axe using the heal from the Winter Wyvern to farm Ancients. It's been a while since I've seen Axe and Winter Wyvern on the same team. Ghost Stick, careful, bro. King R, level 3, Splinter Blast, level 6 on the way soon. Wyvern is still getting a lot of experience, but actually a lot more than the Crystal Maiden Ogre Magi. Experience gain for Empire is actually insane considering how much they've sacrificed in their lanes. Ghost Stick almost has a Blink Dagger as well. I'm rather impressed by how Empire are able to stay so competitive in farm versus Alliance, despite only really being in one lane. Like, Axe is a freaking Blink Dagger, 12 minutes in. It's like he was demolishing his lane. Obviously he wasn't, but this Blink Dagger is huge. Obviously, Blink Dagger on Axe is always going to be a really big item pickup. When you're behind as the Storm Spirit, really, really hard to come back in unless you get a lot of time to farm. And Storm Spirit with the Remnant can farm pretty quickly. But it's so much easier for the Storm Spirit to make his return in the game if he has someone else do the initiation for him. Have a hook shot do it, have a Blink Axe do it. And then you're the kind of secondary or even tertiary initiator, FN. Try to pick off the supports once you find them. Ghost Stick has a shiny new toy, and Loda, EGM, Hanskin are all gonna feel it. Gets hit first bash though. Now they're freezing field, and EGM will get cursed up, and Loda's gonna lay into his friendly CM. Poor CM never saw it coming. And now here comes secondary initiation from the Storm Spirit onto Loda. This troll needs some help, but will fall quickly. And the dunk will kill off Hanskin. It's an easy 3 kill, 4 kill actually, as Miposhka. Are you serious, dude? Will kill off Yono-Senpan solo on top. And just like that, the game is turned around. Oh, TP coming in from the Ogre Magi. Not sure if that's the best move, although, oh, he has some backup from Limp. And he has more backup coming in from the CM. They will take down the Axe fairly quickly. Tower still taking a lot of damage here. Chappie will take it down and will disengage towards the north. Hanskin giving chase, although we'll get fogged a little bit there. Can't ignite. And up towards the top, FN will slide out of there as well. They do end up losing the Axe, but that is a spectacular way of showing off your Blink Dagger. Shows off really the flexibility that Empire have in that initiation. That was even like a botched initiation, I would say, from the Axe. He jumped in, couldn't call because Loda just happened to hit him with the bash, and then takes a full freezing field. Even with that, Empire able to kind of just use that Axe, that element of surprise, to get into position, jump on the softer heroes, and really just split them up. They end up killing Loda. Again, Clockwork somehow, I don't know how, kills off a Magnus 1v1. Sure, man, whatever you want, you do you. He just has maxed out battery assault, so I guess Magnus probably overcommitted in that engagement, for whatever reason. But a win is a win for Empire. Win will probably be a win for Alliance now as they go towards Roche, Battle Trance, Fervor, and Poshka. You're gonna see EGM, which will prompt Alliance into some sort of answer here. Illusion's gonna be destroyed. They know exactly what's going on, but can they do anything about this? Seems like no. It's a little bit too late. Hook shot in is gonna get Miposhka into this engagement. Takes a freezing field to the face, but grabs the Aegis. Where's the rest of Empire? They're coming in. Curse now onto the OD. Troll Warlord can do so much damage to his friend. Set up for a two-man call. RP whip from Jonas the Fan off to the side. Will not save the OD nor the Troll, and Hanskin also will fall. Oh my god, Miposhka. Somebody stop this man. Hook shot to steal the Aegis. And then the rest of the team has all the time in the world to set up, seeing as though they have free vision and a good 4 or 5 seconds where Clockwork is just waiting to respawn. Not sure what happened to the Magnus there. He couldn't get in. Something must have hit him, canceled that blink. Not sure what that was though, but man, at least Alliance kill off Roche, right? But yeah, Miposhka snatched the Aegis to the Immortal. So Alliance kill off Roshan, get the gold, get the cash, but immediately give it back to Empire since they lose two heroes that they really can't afford to lose in that OD and Troll. We can already see Winter Wyvern showing up to this game. Point click ultimate. That one ultimate from Winter Wyvern did about half the OD's health pool worth of damage. More importantly, kept those two heroes close to one another so that Axe can get the jump in afterwards. This is the potential power of Winter Wyvern. Of course, it is just potential power. Don't see fights like that happen from the Winter Wyvern all the time. When they do happen, man, are they glorious.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're going for Animitis. Let's have a hook shot. We're in mid. Trouble brewing. Loda still with this Vlad's in power. Bloodlust. Absolute powerhouse. Ghost Stick can look to distract away. But then get a little bit of chip damage on this Troll Warlord. Will not save the tower, but it'll just buy them a little bit of time. That time is shoving bottom lane. This Terrorblade is working with now most farm in the game. Clockwork was getting some valuable gold up towards top lane. That's his Midas. I'd expect Midas Blade Mail for Clockwork. Force Staff is okay up against Alliance. But hey, Clockwork 17 minutes in. Support Clockwork at that. The Hand of Midas is a pretty reasonable amount of farm. Especially since his early game was so slow. Looks like that's going to be the only Midas for the team. Wow, FN, off of those back-to-back team fight wins. Pure jungling Storm Spirit, it seems. Now with the Bloodstone. Again, this was a glacially slow start from FN, but much like in the last game, gets bullied out of lane. And then is able to recover just by handling the fights very well with the team. That's what I was talking about, like a Blink Axe, a Clockwork to initiate. Means that Storm Spirit can play the very flexible, very slow initiation game. Saying, okay, you guys can go on the Troll. I'll wait for the CM, or I'll wait for the Magnus. Gives the Storm Spirit so many options. Now with the Bloodstone, that extra health, that extra mana regeneration, options will be steadily coming in for the Storm Spirit. Whereas for Alliance, This positioning is kind of concerning for them, not because they're in any danger necessarily. Well, as I say that, Ghost Stick is going to wander in, because they are starting already to group up around Loda and protect his farm. Usually don't really want to do that for a couple more minutes at least, like 25 minutes, 30. Yeah, you're going to be more okay doing that. This early on in the game, you should still feel comfortable wandering around the map on a solo hero basis and kind of greedily getting farm. That is not happening right now. If they group up like this for long, we'll just slowly but surely start to fall behind in this game. Like getting a smoke kill, that will kind of counter that. King R, spotted by an observer ward, will place an observer to see Hanskin, and the missile won't see anything from the clockwork. But King R will just fly away, easy peasy. Sentry dropped. There we go. Kill that observer ward, got him. Me Ogre, me D-Ward. Over in the side though, EGM, caught by Polka, super dead CM. Not really even sure if FN was forced to ball hitting that much to get that kill. They find anyone else. King R wants to curse someone. Can't find a target. Alliance will wander in and get their CM picked off. Chappie with the ultimate. It is an ultimate, right? Metamorphosis. With the metamorphosis transformation, we'll take down the tower. Honestly, this is like his ultimate. Terrorblade is the only hero that gets ultimate at level 1, guys. Confirmed. Like, who cares about Sunder? It's all about that metamorphosis. The map is closing in on Alliance, even with such a great start. Not handling these fights well enough. Loda, he is, at least in theory, able to power farm very quickly. Not easy to do in practice if he's always going to be jumped and killed off first in the team fights. All the farm that he gets, remember, is going to be returned back in towards Alliance should a Winter's Curse land. It's like a fight is brewing. Clockwork up in the north side is going to find EGM along with FN. CM again. Blown to hell before anything else can happen from Alliance. Now King R tags Loda with the burn. A little bit of damage here and then fly away. Alliance get their free pick off. But once again, keep Alliance scared, and Empire are able to farm up in the downtime. Animitis ticking away for Clockwork. Actually going to go for a Solar Crest. Don't mind that item one bit. I mean, it's this day and age in this patch. Who can say no to Solar Crest? OD really doesn't want to get an MKB though. Might get a Bloodthorn to help against that evasion. If you apply that to Loda, very easily tear him down. Apply that to whoever's hit with the curse, just to make Loda kill them faster. Some next level stuff with this Solar Crest build up from the Clockwork. That would actually be pretty sweet. It's like you curse Loda and Limp, and then you shine Limp, so that Loda kills Limp faster. Your own allies will be turned against you. Woke up from Alliance. We'll find nothing but illusions. They saw so many illusions, but no real heroes. Not a single one. And while this is happening, yes, Loda is pushing, but so is FN. Loda will tear down that tower. Easy peasy. Rest of Alliance rallying behind their troll. Rest of Alliance also not getting that much farm in the downtime. If Mag had a Animitis here, I'd be a little more okay with this. At least Limp has his. Loda does seem like he's the only hero getting farm. Once these towers fall, the income is pretty much going to stop completely for the troll, for the Ogre rather, and for this CM. Mid lane being pushed by illusions. FN was able to take down top tier 2. So it is so far a 1-for-1 tower exchange. King R, the Splinter Blast, able to clear the creep wave and force Alliance back. It is going to be a gold exchange that vastly favors Empire. Not only is it a tier 2 for a tier 1, but it's also the rest of Empire farming in the meantime, where Alliance were just hiding in the trees, just waiting for someone to jump on. So much like last game, Empire are getting farm on their heroes, whereas Alliance are forced to 5-man. Blares from the Clockwork. It's so like easy for me to discount what this Clockwork is doing with those flares because I have global map vision, but that's like the 5th or 6th almost consecutive flare that has scouted out someone from Alliance. And every single time you scout out someone from Alliance, That's just Storm Spirit breathing a little bit easier. It means he can more aggressively split push out the waves. Same thing for the Terrorblade. Same thing for the Axe. So much extra vision. Again, opening so many additional options for the Empire side. Another flare, another ping from Clockwork. He knows exactly where Alliance are. You can see immediately Ghost Tick in the wave bottom, shoving it out. And they do know about this Roshan as well. And Poshka already showed up once to this fight. Bash onto this troll. Poshka had a clean hook shot, not going to take it. Really doesn't have the backup just yet. Slowly incoming for Chappie and FN. Bottom lane, we could see that line drawn by someone. I think it was that was FN. Hey guys, this bottom wave is pushing. Chappie's going to send another illusion towards that bottom lane. May or may not get there in time to significantly push it. But either way, just add more momentum. Add some sort of distraction here for Alliance. Keep them away from Roche. Even though Empire do have a lot of game in the Roche pit, this is something that Alliance can do much better than Empire. Assuming they land an RP. Assuming they don't get the CM picked off first thing. They're so incredibly strong, these close quarters, Alliance. They will go to town onto Roche. Loda having that Vlad's, he is the only one needed here. Though Clockwork, he messed up and hit Battery Assault. They might get a chance to use it if this really takes long, if they can stall him up. Reflection, they give them a Troll Illusion. That doesn't do a lot. It is just buying time for the Battery Assault. There it is. Another Illusion going to be sent in. OD not going to clear this one. And off in the backside, they're going to try to pressure the OD very early on. FN is going to dodge the RP. No, it's actually held by Jonas and Fan. Never mind. He is still going to distract away, pull out a freezing field, and in the middle of things, Ghost Tick and Chappie just now going to right-click down Loda, who got left behind by the rest of the team. They'll take down Jonas and Fan as well. No RP in this fight. FN may die here. He may not. It doesn't really matter. They've already gotten so much, and now with the Embrace, they'll keep the Storm Spirit alive as Chappie and Poshka charging in looking for the Ogre. And I don't know if the Ogre can survive this. FN using the rest of his mana pool to get in for a little bit of revenge. Such a great distraction play from this Storm Spirit. And I don't know if that Orca is going to kill. No, not quite. But Onskin teleporting out. Are you serious? Cogs will grab him in and get the kill. That zoning play from the Storm Spirit, though. Pulling 3 heroes back towards the southern area. And then that separates them from the Troll Warlord, who was in Roche to start things off. Remember. Like, he needed to fall back with his team, but the team was preoccupied with the Storm Spirit. They couldn't pay attention to their troll, and Loda was left for dead. Perfect Storm play from the Empire side, and Alliance discombobulated. At least they still have the RP. Jonas and Fan hit that cancel button quickly enough. Still another crushing fight for Empire. 5-15, and much like in last game, it is a drastic edge for the Dire. Will continue to grow as they have more split push opportunities than Alliance. Will give them more farm in the long run. One from Alliance, we could see. They're scared. They're grouped up, wandering about and farming as a team. Oda's farm, even with some power, still behind that of the Terrorblade. We could see, like, at least versus Roshan, how much sustained damage Troll Warlord is able to put out. Just doesn't, it seems like, doesn't have the backup in these team fights in order to sit there and right-click people. He's just dying way too quickly. His allies are dying way too quickly. He just doesn't have enough burst damage. His sustained damage over time is unchallenged. But as far as killing off a hero really quickly, that's not what he does. That's what Terrorblade can do with his Metamorphosis, who also has no slouch in the sustained damage output game either. Orchid now on the Storm Spirit. OD. It's Hurricane Pike and a Blink. Lots of mobility for Limp. If he's able to stay on the outskirts of the engagement, firing in, OD can still do a lot of damage. Int gain on Terrorblade, on Axe, on Clockwork isn't really the most spectacular. Charge up that ultimate, land it. Only potential here for the OD if he's able to, again, find those opportunities. So many blinkers, so much initiation on the Empire side. You'd expect someone to be able to challenge the OD and at least distract OD from the main engagement. Tower down, and Terrorblade is Eye of Scotty. Already picked up, now has evasion in his inventory. Storm Spirit wants CM, is gonna silence her. Mercy, please, FN, don't be like this. guys, finally the CM survives. Feels good, man. But that was mostly because of that force staff. Symphan is going to be hit with a little bit of chip damage. Sentry will be cleared. Limp doesn't go for this observer. FN jumps in, jumps out. He has an Orchid and a Bloodstone and an Aegis, so he is fully confident in making these plays. And the tower will be chipped down slowly but surely by Chappie. Rax available. Limp gonna jump in. Call immediately is there, trying to pull the Ogre out of his base, but with the Imprisoned, they'll save him. But that's not the concern here. The concern is over in mid. Hookshot in, trying to save Chappie from the skewer. They do get him out of there. Freezing Field from EGM, not gonna last that long as Chappie just gonna let loose into him. Troll Warlord in the cogs will lose his head. Now the jump in from FN, looking for Limp. And they will imprison the OD, but he's going to pop back into a Static Remnant at the very least. And a couple of extra heroes. And a dunk. No! Dunk from Ghost Stick. Okay, well, that was still a good fight for Empire. Even without the dunk, they take mid racks. They're gonna take bottom racks too, it seems. Still RP is available, but even if you land an RP, there's no follow-up to it. They jump in, silence up the Magnus, and chop his head off. Ivory Trade is gonna be having an influx tonight. We got Axe caught in the back. He will fall. You notice some fan? Oh, looking for an RP, but gets caught up in the curse. Blink out from the Winter Wyvern. No, TP out from the Winter Wyvern. We'll get her out to safety, and poor EGM, nowhere near safety. We'll get picked off by the Storm Spear for the up team's time. 074 CM feels terrible. Storm is still just fine here. Limp and Hanskin pushing forward because Loda is stalking Miposhka right now. Second guessing it. Oh, FN picking off Hanskin in the back. Now picking a fight with the OD. Hookshot is going to stun Loda and get the clockwork on top of the OD. This teamwork from Empire and the hesitation from Loda, absolutely insane. This Storm Spirit, he has so much mana regeneration. Loda is perfectly spotted right now. Observers and sentries up on the high ground. Poshka wants to fight this, and Loda, he just should get the hell out of here. Shiva's, oh, he's gonna overshoot. Actually, no, there's another target down here. It's the Magnus. RP once again will be not used. It's Poshka picking a fight with Loda with the evasion. Loda's just having trouble doing the damage needed. He will finally get the kill, but at what cost? FN will get another one. 9-0 and 8. 27 Bloodstone charges. GG is called. 30 minutes in. Oh geez, this game was much like the last game. What happens when you put all your eggs in this Troll Warlord or Juggernaut or whatever core hero basket? That force of alliance